Alright, so welcome to the energy of my channel. Welcome back to my channel as it applies, and welcome to this Pick a Pile reading. Really glad to have you here. Today's topic is red pill or blue. Since we are only dreaming, since this life is a dream of sorts, what should you know? Okay. So your timestamps, as always, will be found down below in the description, along with a disclaimer, the options for tipping me, thank you if you choose to do so, link to Patreon, and any additional information connected to this reading or the channel that you may require. Please take your time in selecting your reading and use those timestamps when you are ready to skip ahead to your reading. Option 1 is over here. It has the Dream Weaver doodle on it. Option 2 has the red star and the blue cube with the number 2 on it. And option 3 at the end has this other dream-like third eye doodle. Okay, we've got like the third eye represented here with the purple eye here and then the moon. So those are your options. I'll see you at your reading. Pause the video now if you need some more time. Here we go. Alright. Option 1. Let's see what we've got coming through. What should you know since you are only dreaming? This life is just a dream. Sorts, what should you know? The wisest follow their own direction. The wisest follow their own direction. I'm also getting this message about you having a unicorn spirit guide. Okay. Unicorns collaborating with you. Unicorns are real. Okay. Here we go. Trust. Says, meet Safi. Trust begins as an agreement she makes with the flame in her heart. She agrees to let it guide her even when it beckons her deep into the night forest of the unknown. When she trusts, the darkness is illuminated and the forest sparkles with her heart light. She may not know exactly where the path leads, but she trusts the enchantment of a journey born of intuition. What you truly seek awaits you. Trust yourself, step into the forest, and begin your wild quest towards the longings of your soul. You have on-scene support, mythical beings, beings from different dimensions. I feel their support here for you. Okay, let's get some tarot. The Ace of Swords, respiration. The Eight of Pentacles, economy reverse. Variance, Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, immersion reverse. Permutation, the Two of Pentacles. Affiliation, the Knight of Wands. Six of Wands, triumph reverse. Five of Pentacles, adversity. And at the end, the Queen of Pentacles, persuasion. Okay. So there's a strong theme here about listening to the soul and the intuition and being able to trust that. Some of you, it's like, what is this? Let me get the other cards too. Good deeds. Put together a surprise care package for a friend. And we'll make heaven a place on earth. And I know what love is. What's it to you? I know what love is. What's it to you? Okay. So there's this message that heaven can be a place on earth. Heaven on earth, it's a real thing. A lot of you should know that who you're surrounding yourself with, who you're affiliated with, who you're having exchanges with, they're influencing your energy. They're influencing your mind. For some of you, it's holding you back in some way. It's blocking your success. The Six of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, because these people, they wouldn't use this pile. They probably, like, not this pile, they wouldn't use this reading. They probably would be like, oh, this life's not really a dream. They don't believe that. They have this energy of scarcity. They're trapped in the 3D, the material world. They don't believe it if they don't see it a lot of times. And it's like a contagious thing, and it's like, I feel like some of you might absorb that sometimes, and it's like, whoa, this isn't even my energy, my belief, my thought. Why am I behaving like it is? So there's this message about liberating yourself from that, or grounding your energy and coming back to your inner authority and your truth here. You can show people the way, you can be a guiding light, you can persuade them to expand their minds. But at the same time, it's like, when I say people, that means some people sometimes, not everyone all the time. So don't even bother trying or wasting your energy. Keep your priority of making heaven a place on earth. Or if that's not a priority, the guides are saying, well, it should be. Okay, this is just a dream, and it should be. A lot of these 3D things connected to money, resources, the material world, it's not as solid as it appears. You have a lot of power in the situation. This is like a lucid dream, a lot of you, and if you can believe it, it can manifest, even if it seems impossible or other people tell you that it's impossible. Like, no. Miracles happen every day. The unexplainable happens every day. The Ace of Swords is your leading energy. And then the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, there's something here around work, job, money. It's like dead-end jobs, or turning down jobs, or things where you'd have to put in a lot of blood, sweat, tears, money to create success. There's this message with the Seven of Pentacles facing it, where it's like, no, you don't. You don't have to work too hard or work real hard. No, you don't have to have a 9-to-5 job, or sometimes things can manifest very quickly. Sometimes you can float instead of swim. Yeah, there's this message about, like, what you want wants you. And putting energy into what matters to you, what your heart and your soul tell you are good to put energy into. It's also about investing in things that bring you pleasure or joy, whether that's your energy, your time, your money, and that being really important. The Ace of Cups is reverse. The Two of Pentacles, affiliation. You should know that you could stand to improve your connection and relationship with yourself. Okay, even if you have a really good one right now, that's wonderful, but it's like there's room for even better. There's room to grow and for even better. Don't settle for second best. Don't let it become a pattern. If you do it sometimes, like, don't let it become a pattern, because you're worth so much more and you can have so much more. There's a message here about travel too. Some of you, there's some sort of travel opportunity, or you want to travel. It's talking about you can. Don't believe the 3D limitations. Overcome them. Change it. Overcome them. The affiliation. Persuasion, the Queen of Pentacles. I know what love is. Let's get you some chimes. Chime time. What do we have for pile 1 on this matter? The Skeleton Key. The Wooden Heart. A little pebble. Okay. Yeah, some of you, there's something that's like a pebble in your shoe, or somebody else, it's like they have a pebble in their shoe, and the guides are talking about, get that out of there. Get the pebble out of your shoe. That little annoyance. Free yourself of it. Get rid of it. It could be a thought, some of you. It's like positive thinking is important. The Ace of Swords. It's like you could use affirmations, positive affirmations, and really set yourself up for success. Initiate some sort of change. That's the leading energy. It doesn't have to be as hard as some of you think it does. Like, actually rejecting things that are laborsome and hard and it's like you have the choice. It's like if you want to do it, you want that experience, you want to go that way, go for it. But you don't have to. A lot of times you don't have to. And the skeleton key is actually in rejecting things that aren't going to serve you, getting out of dead-end jobs, financial situations that are imbalanced, where you're giving more than you're receiving back from the universe. And just kind of like, there's this energy too of like holding your heart, nurturing yourself, holding your heart, holding your love. And I feel like for some of you, somebody else is doing this too. And there's like a desire for a new relationship or a new friendship or a new child or a new pet, or there could be some apprehension for that, and like thinking that you don't want that, but a part of you does. Okay. Yeah, it's like small things can pack a big punch. A little bit of action, a little bit of money invested in the right way, in the right direction, saying those positive affirmations. It's like things that don't take a lot of time, don't take a lot of energy, don't take a lot of money, but are on point, can really have a big payoff. It's like seeds. The seed of a tree is very small. It grows into something very large. And I feel a theme with that in your reading. Don't overdo it. There's no need to overdo it. Don't be afraid of exchange either, to put money out there into the economy, to invest in travel or acceleration. If your soul is guiding you to do that, like, why wait? Don't wait. You don't have to wait. Get right with yourself and then follow your heart. Follow this energy of believing in abundance, knowing that more can come to you in any moment, and through ways that you don't know about yet, you don't perceive. Six of Wands, Triumph reverse, and Five of Pentacles. There's also this message about like win-win scenarios, and you don't have to conquer things. You don't have to like be the winner and somebody else be the loser. Sometimes it's like we can have the win-win. So believing in that and being aware of that comes through too, is something you should know. This life is just a dream. You should know that there's a friend who, it says, put together a surprise care package for a friend. You should know that like you have the ability to find the resources, the money, or the tangible things to do this for a friend. It'd be a cool thing to do. It'd be a good thing to do. It'd make you feel good. It's like win-win-win type energy putting out into the world, some sort of care package for a friend. Okay? Because I know what love is. What's it to you? Put that energy out into the universe of, this is what love means to me, and I'm sharing it with you. There's enough to go around. What's love mean to you? I'm open to receiving your love. I'm open to getting my cup filled. Some of you have this resistance to that with the Ace of Cups showing up. It's like, I'm going to stay in my comfort zone. I'm going to stick with the people I'm familiar with, or what I know, or the patterns I know. I don't want to welcome in the new. I don't want new love. I don't want new affection. I don't want new gifts from people. But yet a part of you does. And so it's like, don't let fear hold you back. Fear is an illusion, false evidence appearing real. And when you believe it's a truth and you keep reinforcing that it's a truth, and you have these doubts and these fears, and you think that you keep focusing on what could go wrong, a lot of times you magnetize that to yourself, and you end up in that Five of Pentacles energy of survival mode, of scarcity, of being without. Some of you think you don't have enough to give or anything to give, but you do have. You're one with source energy. Life is just a dream. You do have the ability to tap into greater abundance, okay? And to share it. The Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you, like, you're meant to flourish more. You're meant to have better a better financial situation, more resources. You're meant to be provided for. You're meant to have enough for your cup to flow flow over and to provide for others sometimes. Do what you can to make heaven a place on earth. Do not let yourself be fooled into thinking that that's not a possibility. Earth is a prison. Absolutely not. You can definitely elevate the moods here. You can definitely make things more blissful. Find bliss and abundance and yourself through nature, through connecting with plants, animals, the natural world. This will be very beneficial for you. We'll make heaven a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first, and love should come first. Okay, that's a message here too. Love comes first. Trust in yourself. You have the key. And if it helps, do a visualization where you have that skeleton key in your hand and you use it to unlock the doors, to go where you want to go, to step into the life you want to be living, to explore the opportunities, unlock the opportunities, get a good job, whatever it is. I feel like a lot of you too, like your senses, the 5 senses, indulge them and connect with others and use your senses to evaluate situations. You don't have to consciously understand everything. The unconscious absorbs a lot of information and integrates it and assimilates it while you sleep and through time without you even being aware of it. Just like you're not consciously making your heart beat, it just happens. There's a lot that happens very naturally like that, but there are small things for you to do that are your part, and it's going to feel a lot better when you're just doing these small things that are right action instead of all of this excess stuff that you've been tricked or fooled into believing is necessary. That's what I've got coming through for you for messages, guys. I'm going to leave your reading here and move into the next one. Many blessings, and bye-bye. Okay, pile 2, red pill or blue pill. Since we are only dreaming, this life is but a dream. What should you know? The wisest follow their own direction. Absolutely. The wisest follow their own direction. Seeker. Meet Spiral. He is always searching, reaching, seeking, questioning. He even looks a bit like a question mark. He is an endlessly curious kitty, peering into the mystery and seeing what stars he can bring home to his family. Follow this kitty as you spiral inward and seek to understand yourself more fully. Peer deep into what you feel, what you believe, and what you know. Ask, what is hiding beneath this feeling? Where did this feeling originate? And where is it taking me? What are the treasures of meaning and understanding that I can distill from each experience? Spiral is calling you to begin your quest today. So there's this message that maybe not consciously all the time, but your higher self, like you have manifested everything in your life right now. You've manifested this situation. You've decided how big your nose is, what color hair you have, and there's reason for that. And you can access the reason. You can tap into the knowledge, the wisdom. You can have the closure you seek if you're seeking closure. It's all within you. The spirit world and higher forces, the Most High, deities, gods, spirit guides, etc. It's like ask and believe you will ask and you shall receive. Ask, believe you will receive, and seek it out, like where it is. The answers that are within you are within you. They're showing me like sometimes it's not necessarily, it's like it's delivered inside of you, like an idea. that your spirit guides may give you. It appears within you. So they're showing me like things being dropped off inside of you and you having to get quiet, get silent, go within and listen to these more subtle energies to receive what it is that you may be seeking. But you can do that. You can definitely do that. Okay. What else? You've got the Death card, transformation, destiny, equilibration in reverse. I think we make our own destiny. That comes through as a message. You're making your own destiny, at least to an extent. It also feels like you can change things. You can rewrite things. You can rewrite history. You can shift things. You can move timelines. Okay, the Seven of Wands, Fortitude reverse, the Knight of Swords, penetration reverse. There's great power in softness. Okay, a lot of you, it's like there's this illusion sometimes about needing to be hard, be strong, but sometimes it's like if something's too hard, it becomes brittle and it breaks easily. And they're talking about there being great power in softness and not trying to force things, but rather allowing things and going deeper into things and taking the time and effort to explore them and to gain greater understanding. This is really beneficial. King of Cups, transition reverse, cohesion, Three of Wands. You're perfect just the way you are, yet you are in a process of evolution and change, and that is perfect too. So it's like it appears like there's something wrong sometimes. You know, you have a wound, for example, right? You need that to heal. You need it to change and transform. Or you've been thinking about something in a rigid way and it's a little caterpillar. It may need to shift, but it's like, it's okay. Have that acceptance of the present moment and things being in this state of flow and shift and change. And fortune, rotation, reverse position. Okay, what else do we have? Songs, Savage Garden, I Want You. You'll never know what hit you when I get to you. The Eight of Diamonds. How can I tell you? What's the name of the song? 5, Until the Time is Through. How can I tell you so that you can see? How can I tell you so that you can see? You should know that your spirit guides, some higher forces, are trying to get you to recognize something, to see something, to become aware of something. You may not fully be prepared right now. This could be shocking to you. It could be life-changing. It could rock your world in some way. So, for example, if you don't believe in the ability to, like, see the future, and then you have a psychic dream. You have a dream and something specific happens in that dream, and then the next day it happens in waking life. Like, that can really shake your world and your mind up a bit. I feel like there's something like that. The guides are waiting for you to be ready to align with. They're waiting for you to align with this and to get this new experience, this new wisdom, this new awareness. Okay. King of Pentacles, motivation. Yeah, it's like you're a little caterpillar, but you're going to become a butterfly. A lot of you, there's big change, big transformation here. For some of you, this could actually have to do with reincarnation. You might be destined to reincarnate, and it's talking about that. It's talking about the afterlife, and like that there is more, and that you're going to change and transform into something new. Rotation, fortune, King of Pentacles, motivation. Let's get your chimes. Okay, you have the number 3, you have a plus sign. So some of you, it's like add 3 of something, something specific. It's like add 3 of something, or like 3 days from now, for some of you, something's gonna happen. There's this message of like, chill out, Chill out. Be cool like a cucumber. Relax. The number 3, look it up in numerology to expand your messages more, because it's a powerful number and we see it repeated a lot. Okay, so there's something here about the universe and the number 3. We've got past, present, future, beginning, middle, end. You know, the 3, the sacred trinity number, it repeats itself a lot in this life, and it feels very powerful. You can work with it consciously, and you can see like patterns in your life, things happening in 3s here. There could be 3 steps or 3 ingredients for something too. Food is huge. It's like the fuel that you're providing your body with makes a really big difference. You should know that. And the way that you think about it and the energy infused in it, there's an energy transfer to food and from food to your body. There's more than the surface level. There's more than the material world. And if you're only focused on the material world, it's like sometimes you can create something in the 3D, right? You can manifest the large sum of money, the vehicle, whatever it is, and not feel fulfilled, and actually have it be like a thing of misfortune, or have it be, like misfortune, bad luck, misfortune, because of the rest of the energy, the emotional body and the energy body and the light body and stuff not being healthy or not being in alignment with this, to have it feel like a success. Does that make sense? 5 of Wands, contention reverse, the King of Cups, transition reverse. Change is inevitable, and it's a natural part of our existence and, you know, the universe. It's like the only constant is change and transformation. Try to make peace with that and don't fight or struggle against the change. A lot of times it's like if you go with the flow of change and then you change your mind, you can go back. Maybe not always, but there's, and maybe always, but there's this message about that. It's like, pick your battles wisely. If you're going to fight at all, pick your battles wisely, conserve your energy, and it's like choices or opportunities will present themselves in the right timing. It shouldn't have to be a huge struggle or a huge fight. Okay. As far as zodiac signs go, on the table you have all the water signs appearing, especially Scorpio, all of the earth signs appearing, all of the air signs appearing, though some of them might only be in spirit, or it's like you're releasing them. The Knight of Swords reverse, the blue car and the 7 of Wands, fortitude with the banana, Knight of Swords. Don't be a know-it-all. Don't think you know everything, the Knight of Swords, because it's like once you think you know everything, you got your feet firmly planted on the ground, and you think that you're financially stable and stuff like that. Life can throw you a curveball, or something comes along and it's like you didn't, like, truths change sometimes too. It's like, or things can be taken out of context, and having this flexibility instead of being rigid is really important. Ultimately, you know, your first card gave this message, like, the wisest follow their own direction. Okay, so don't just blindly follow what's coming through with the oracle reading or the tarot reading either. Ultimately, like, take the information in, let it marinate, think about it, integrate it, but ultimately follow your own direction. Be that wise person. Embrace the magic. The Death card transformation, this is Scorpio energy, this is 8th house energy, and this is kind of the everything. It's life, death, rebirth cycle, it's magic, it's sexual energy, it's change and transformation, it's the unseen, it's hunches, okay? There are worlds within worlds and dimensions within dimensions, and there's a very mutable energy here. And when you also have a certain level of mutability and flexibility, you align with this. You align with this magic, and there's this message of impermanence here. And life is too short not to be emotionally fulfilled, and not to know thyself, and not to have the kinds of connections and romance and love and bonds that you desire on a soul level. It's a big part of the opportunities here in this existence. How can I tell you so that you can see? Yeah, your guides are trying to tell you something so that you can see it. And it's like you need to meet them at their level. You need to align with this information, and you do so through this 8th house energy that I was just talking about. Ask the questions and expect the answers to come back to you. Ask God, Source, Creator, your angels, your spirit guides, and expect those answers to come back to you, and take note when they do, and take action when they do, is what's coming through. There's also this message about like blessings in disguise and misfortune, and being able to see everything as some sort of gift or as energy, and it being able to serve you, you being able to transform it, transmute it, it being able to serve you. You've got the wizard up here in your first card here too, with the number 3, and it talks about you being able to be the magician. You are the creator. You are the creator. You are the magician. So if you don't like something, what can you do about it? Don't just sit there in that energy feeling a victim. Absolutely not. This is meant to empower you, and this is meant to help you with your material manifestations too. A lot of you have this specific question about like bringing others along for the ride, or helping them to see things that you've seen, become aware of things that you've been shown, or you're aware of deeper truths here, things beneath the surface. And it's like, how do you motivate people to tap into that energy, or to overcome their misfortunes, their setbacks? How do you show them how to be the alchemist? How do you teach them? You can only do what you can do. The answers are within you. But there's this message of like misfortune, setbacks, bad luck, like confusion, delays, hardship, the struggle, the fight, the battle. It's actually for you. It's like something that consciously or the superconscious would choose just to have the experience and like gain what they gain from it, the lessons or the feeling of victory, the knowing that they were able to conquer something, or knowing that they were able to get as far as they were. It's not like it has to be that way. It doesn't. You can choose the easy route, but a lot of times humans choose the more challenging route or the more difficult route for the purpose of allowing their soul to go through that experience, have the soul experience, what they gain, and just to like play with that, play with the dualities here on planet Earth. Okay. You'll never know what hit you when I get to you. You can make a huge impact on a lot of people. You can shock the world, shock various people, and vice versa. Some of you are meant to be catalysts at times for other people's spiritual growth. What you want wants you. What you're seeking is seeking you. And again, sometimes that can feel like the struggle, the battle, and it's saying like you can move timelines, you can switch timelines, you can align, You can move from the energy of seeking, wanting, desiring, trying into having, being together, you know, the outcome. It's like stepping into the outcome or the end, living in the end as a possibility. I'm also being drawn to the movie Back to the Future with the car. And it's like there's some sort of connection to time travel in that movie and like the vehicle or the car. They're also talking about the body being a vehicle for the soul, and time travel is real. Interdimensional travel is real. Time travel is real. Interesting. Okay. Any closing messages for them? Look deeper into the number 8 and the number 3. See where that rabbit hole takes you, because there are messages there for you on a, individually on a personal level. You are desired, you are wanted, you have a purpose here, you should know that as well. But there's a lot here about you decide, you make the choice, and know that you can change and evolve too. And it's important to check in with your soul, go deeper, go beneath the surface and say, like, is this really who I am right now, or is this a replication of past me and not really a full truth? It's just like a part I'm playing, a costume I'm wearing. Do I need to realign to be living my authentic truth? Yeah, there's this message about using your energy, your passion, in ways that serve you, in ways that are practical, in ways that are wise, like paving your own path, and that you can motivate others. You can be motivated and inspired by other people, by earth, like anything can serve as motivation or inspiration. Even your misfortunes or like things gone wrong, you can flip it around and say, no, everything's working out for me all the time, if you want to, and find some truth in that and still align to what you initially wanted to manifest. Okay. Not everything you heard is true. Not everything you will hear is true. There's a lot of things, again, that can be taken out of context, misunderstood, or it's somebody else's truth, or it's like at a lower vibrational frequency than you have to be at. You know, it's like, I don't know, let me, this is solid, this is wood, so it's solid. Yeah, okay, that's true at one level of existence, but it's also all energy and moving and not solid. So it's like the deeper truths are there and can serve you really well sometimes. It's finding the balance, I guess. Okay, I'm going to leave your reading here and move into the next one. Many blessings. Come back and visit the channel anytime. Bye, pile 2. Okay. And now we're at pile 3. Welcome, pile 3. What do we have for messages for you? First card is, there is nothing like staying at home for real comfort. Jane Austen. And road less traveled. Meet Silvio Silvermaw. You won't find him on the well-worn paths of habit and normalcy. However, if you brush away the spider webs and circle around the giant trees, you will find Silvio wandering down a path with no paw prints. This road less traveled is often obscured by errant wildflowers and ferns, but if you look for it with an open mind, you will see its peculiar winding way. Turn off the main road and try something new, a new hobby, a new belief, a new way of doing something, a new perspective on a familiar situation. If you usually go right, experiment with going left. Yeah. There's more for you than you're currently aware of, or you are currently taking in and receiving. But you have to make free will choices to go to those new places, try those new things, align with the new. And there's nothing wrong with your comfort zone or being at home or your patterns or habits. It's just that you can have both with this. You can have your cake and you can eat it too. You can have the new, you can have the adventure, and you can have what's familiarity in your life. Absolutely. Okay, what else? Two of Swords, concurrence. Strength, omnipotence. Page of Swords, decomposition. Ten of Swords, destitution. King of Swords, reverse, that's purification. Suspension, inversion, reverse. Nine of Cups, satiety, reverse. Ambivalence, the Seven of Swords, reverse. And Devil card, subjugation, right side up. So as far as zodiac signs go, you have Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, all appearing here in the spread. For some of you, this could be talking about your personal, your natal chart. Some of you, it could be talking about influencing aspects right now in the stars with the cosmos, astrology. And for some of you, these could be characters in your story, people. And there's information about them coming through. All right, what else do we have? Superheroes are fictional, so stop trying to be perfect. There's also this message about, like, don't try, do. Don't try, do. Don't choose maybe, choose yes or no. Be definitive. Here, it's like superheroes are fictional, so stop trying to be perfect. Stop wasting your energy trying to be perfect. That's saying you're not perfect. You're trying to be perfect. See yourself as perfect. Know you're perfect. You are a superhero. Fiction is real sometimes, if you so choose. But at the same time, it's like, give yourself a break. You know? Give yourself a break. Relax. Because some of you have boxed yourself in some way. It's like you feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. Or choose left or choose right. You don't know what to do. You don't know which one's best. You're stuck in the lower mind here with something and you're trying, and it's like the energy following that is the Strength card, and this is about courage. This is about self-confidence, self-esteem. This is about allowing yourself to be seen, sharing of your talents, your skills. This is about pleasure. This is about empowerment. So again, it's like, don't try, just do, just be. I feel like that's going to free things up for you when you make that shift. For a lot of you, it's like communication will flow more smoothly. Your thoughts will, you'll be starting to think more positively. Okay. Be able to express yourself. Yeah. Red pill or blue pill, since you're just dreaming, what should you know? You should know that, like, forgiveness is divine, and forgiveness, you're worthy of forgiveness, and mistakes are a part of life, and it's okay. And there's this message of having the strength, the courage, the confidence to say what you want to say rather than bite your tongue. It's like, where do you get sitting on the sidelines? Okay, there's a time to be in observer mode, but when you have something within you nudging you to take action, even if you feel fear, that fear is false evidence appearing real. It's like, take it. Like, you remember that song, like, I Hope You Dance? You ever heard that song, I Hope You Dance? When you get the chance to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I'm getting cold chills right now because this is such a powerful, strong message. I even feel like departed loved ones really want to reinforce this. It's like, you owe it to us, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to existence. Say what you need to say, the Page of Swords. Do what you need to do. Like, choose to dance. Don't sit it out. Okay, you say it best when you say nothing at all. But again, there is a time to be silent or quiet and, like, being in observer mode, there's also things that can be expressed without saying them, without voicing them. There's telepathic communication. It's like the superconscious knows all. Okay, the superconscious knows all. And so sometimes you say it best when you say nothing at all. That means, like, sometimes people... Oh, let's get the rest of the cards. Let's keep going. We've got, it's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. Okay, strawberry fields. Strawberry fields forever. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. Doesn't matter much to me. Let me take you down. Double jacks. 'Cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real. And nothing to get hung about. Nothing to get hung up about. The suspension card reverse. That message is here too, really reinforced. There's nothing to get hung about. None of this is real. It's just a game. It's just an illusion. And you choose how you play the game. Okay? So for some of you, the name Jack is really highlighted or relevant. Maybe it's just clarifying that this is your reading, or there's a situation with somebody named Jack. The Devil card, subjugation. 9 of Cups, reverse Sadie. What else do we have? Fix yourself a meal or a snack that you used to enjoy as a child. Okay. Since you're only dreaming. Since you're only dreaming, what should you know? Let's get your chimes. There's this message about, like, if you keep going to the same place and looking in the same place, you're probably going to find the same people, the same situations repeating themselves or similar. But there's much more to explore. You don't have to stay there. There's a lot about crystals here. Crystals have an energy of their own. And I feel like this is encouraging you to work with crystals. If you're drawn to specific crystals, there's a reason for it. Research them. You'll learn more about it. You'll learn why. Definitely encouraging you to work with crystals, how you're inspired, and know that they will assist you and they will help create energetic change and transformation. They can help you align. There's a symbiotic connection, I feel, with crystals and yourself. Okay, everything is energy. Especially the throat chakra. There's a highlight about the throat chakra here, and the third eye as well, your mind, your mental body. It's like there's this message, you're just getting started with something, you're just beginning, you're like an apprentice or a newbie. Don't bother with, like, this excessive worry, overthinking, trying to force information, trying to, like, force a solution, figure out what you should do. Put a balanced amount of time into this and then let it go. Free yourself. Don't stay stuck in that energy. You are worthy of your wishes. The 9 of Cups, Sadie, reverse position. You are worthy of wish fulfillment, of having your needs met. Material, emotional, mental, spiritual needs. It doesn't always have to be linear either. Like, a lot of things that people get taught are bullshit, or it's like taken out of context. Taken out of context, it's bullshit. Or, like, it's true in certain situations and moments for certain people, and it's not true in other times and spaces. So there's this message here about, like, if you're under the impression that you have to have your material needs met first, and then you can worry, or you can focus on your emotional needs and your spiritual needs, it's like, the truth of it is it's not really linear like that. So you can kind of wad that one up into they're showing me a wadded ball of paper and throwing it in the trash. You can just, like, squish that one up and throw it in the trash. It can all happen at once, simultaneously. You can be focusing on your emotional needs and feeling good, emotionally speaking, happiness, peace, serenity, you know, and that can bring in material wealth and success and, you know, help you attract what you need for your physical body. So you should know that. You're only dreaming. What should you know? Seven of Swords, reverse, the Devil card, right side up. Why is the Devil card here? What is that about? The number 0 and clear quartz, like an amplification energy. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like just being still, there's a lot that like we lose in translation when we start speaking and we're using language and words. We can lose things, or it can be less effective sometimes. Sometimes your presence speaks louder than words. Your energy speaks louder than words. You're speaking to people's conscious, their subconscious, and their superconscious. And just your energy, your presence sometimes is more powerful. It's like being silent, being quiet helps you align to more subtle energies. And sometimes the subtle things are actually more powerful. Sometimes this also can help you align with other dimensions and gain information. There's a lot here, like with prayer, with meditation. That can be how you tap into the higher mind and the spirit world and channel messages from the Most High, from Source, from your spirit guides here. And so silence is powerful. But at the same time, like, don't suffer in silence. That's needless. You don't have to do that. It's a choice. You can choose that, but you don't have to. Okay. The road less traveled. Yeah, again, it's like you pave your own way. Somebody tells you choose A, B, or C. Sometimes you can go, no, I want E. Give me E. And the universe will say, oh, okay. So, like, believing what the external world or people are telling you are your choices or your only options is just kind of mindlessly drifting through. You're better than that. You can achieve more than that. Your imagination is the limit. So don't limit your imagination. Except to avoid things that are dark and nasty and of great suffering that you don't choose to partake in. You're over it. You're through it. You've been there. You've done that. You don't choose to visit that destination, then don't. The Devil card there at the end. Okay? Yeah, sometimes you're going to find yourself in situations possibly where it's best to work hard. It's best to be committed. It's best to do that, but not always. Don't let it become a pattern that you're trapped in. There's more. And again, like, you don't have to believe the external world. It's coming from within you. You are the creator. You can pave your own way. You can make the trail. Somebody tells you, oh, there's not a trail there. Well, you create it. You know, it's A, B, or C. No, I choose E. Make E. You know, universe, give me E. And expect it. Okay? King of Swords, purification, reverse. Yeah, there's this message too, like, don't be too hard on yourself. Okay? Some of you, there's some energy you could stand to purify. You could stand to align, bring healing to your body, to your light body, to your energy body, to your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body. But if you're coming from this energy of like trying to force something, the Ten of Swords, or feeling like you're not good enough, worrying, stressing, like you're trying to avoid something rather than trying to achieve something, and you're focused on that, it's not going to go as well. You're perfect just how you are. You know, you haven't showered in 3 days. Like, the universe still accepts you, still loves you. Like, go take a shower, clean yourself, purify yourself for your own benefit, you know, because it makes you feel better. Not because there's something that you have to, like, It's kind of a tricky example because the guys are saying, well, it's usually more deep than that. But there's just this like thing that can be limiting where we start thinking we're bad or we're dirty or we're wrong and we need to, burn something away from us. We need to like fix ourselves, basically. And they're saying that's the wrong mindset to have. You don't want to develop that as a pattern because it's limiting. And again, like, you can do better. You're better than that. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you, it's like free up the mental body because you are so confused or bogged down by this heavy energy, trying to have the lower mental body do the work of the higher self and the higher mental body. Stop trying to force it. Stop trying to figure it out with your, and just let go. Like, it's already done. The choices have already been made. It's already done. The new reality already exists. The solution is already there. Future you is already there. Align with it. Make the process fun for you, since you're going to experience it in 3D, this dream. You're going to, like, you can quantum jump, you can leap, but like, a lot of you want to feel more like you're living in a way that's like you have your feet on the ground. You want to understand, like, I got from point A to point B. I remember the process. I walked there. You don't want to instantaneously snap your fingers and beam yourself to point B, because it would shock the hell out of you and it would scare you, and it's not the way you choose to do things. So it's like, that's okay. But there are these shortcuts that you are allowed to take, and it doesn't always do harm. Like, you have the option. You're only dreaming. You're only dreaming. So there's this message about that too. There's this message about open your mind, expand your thinking, relax your mind, allow yourself to feel and connect with your inner knowing. This will serve you well. This energy of determination is coming through, and being able to like amplify your determination. Some of you, it's like you have what it takes. But some of you, you've been amplifying zero. It's like there's nothing, there's lack, I'm without, I don't have enough of XYZ. And you're bringing this energy of amplification to the table, and it's right next to this. And so the universe is giving you more lack, more I don't have any friends, more I'm single, more I don't have enough money, I have no money, whatever it is. But this can be rearranged. Like, we can get this off the table, we can roll the die again. Here's 3. We can see that we have something. We can move it over here, 0, and we can move the amplification like over here maybe, right? You can rearrange these things. A lot of times it's doing it with the imagination or the mind's eye first that really helps, that really heals, that really gives us the confidence to take the steps that we need to take in the physical world. What else? What else? You're just dreaming. What should you know? Yeah, again, like, the suffering is a choice, believe it or not. So if you find yourself in suffering, try asking your higher self, your soul, be like, I accept this. I know I'm in control here. I know this is my doing. I want to understand my reasonings. I want to gain the lessons of this. Like, please tell me what I need to know about this. Why am I choosing to work so much harder than I have to then? Why am I worried? Like, what is the higher reason, And what do I need to learn? Because I'm moving on. I'm changing. I'm shifting. I'm going somewhere else in my dream where things are easier, things are smoother. I'm not continuously fighting and struggling and winding up with 0 and like mistake after mistake, like this success, the wish fulfillment. I'm now going to go there. So give me what I need to take with me. I'm going to leave what I don't need behind, and I'm going to move forward. Or what's not aligned, I'm going to drop it. because I'm going to be in alignment with the wish fulfillment, with being at home, within myself and my environment, creating the life that I want to live, saying what I want to say when I want to say it, being quiet when I'm guided to be quiet, when I don't have anything to say or it's not worth my energy to bother saying it, or I'd be more effective if I'm just silent. You have a lot on the table, guys. I really feel like the crystals can help you a lot. Love is important. Make time for love yourself, forgive yourself, like all of these things here. It's really important. The rose quartz, speaking your truth, knowing your truth, allowing your truth to change and shift too. Like, your truth could be, I'm in pain, I'm suffering, I hate my job. That's your truth. But it's only, again, like one truth. When you look at it from one angle, there's another truth, a deeper truth. And that truth is, I'm a successful person. I love my job. I love my career. I'm very happy. Maybe it's only like in your imagination right now, or your vision. Maybe you only have that desire, but it's your dream. And you can align with that truth. Who is that future version of you who has that success? How do you become that? And communication is two-way. So it's like asking the questions, saying what you have to say, having the thoughts, and then it's receiving, giving and receiving the answers, hearing the message, the information, getting the answers from external sources or internal. Okay. There's also this message like the evil, the devil, the dark side. It's like two sides of the same coin. The God, the blessings, the heaven energy. It's the same coin. It's just which side is facing up. Which side are you connecting with? And being able to see like the yin yang, the darkness and the light and the darkness can be very elevating and empowering. And it's like an aspect of the magician's wisdom. You're not stuck. Being stuck is an illusion. The suspension card reverse. Get unstuck. Life is too short. You're only dreaming. If you're choosing, like, if you find yourself stuck, maybe you're in denial about something, or you're refusing to see something, you don't see a purpose in it, and you just feel like a victim. If you find the purpose, you see the reason, you learn what you need to learn, you prepare yourself and align, be unstuck, visualize yourself free. Visualize what you want. That's really important too. Visualize what you want. Focus more on what you want than what you don't want. Anything else? It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. Say it best when you say nothing at all. It's all going to work out. Yeah, there's some challenges. Yeah, sometimes things get hard, but it's all going to work out. Ultimately, it is all going to work out. And there's this message here about your inner child, and like child you still exists. Energetically speaking, time is an illusion. So there's this energy of like, if you believe that as you give, you receive, you giving your inner child or that what you enjoyed as a child, like giving yourself that snack, providing for your past self that way, will come back to you by your future self providing for you and present you, current you. And I think that could be a really cool experience for you guys. Something you're meant to experience. Free your mind, baby. You're only dreaming. Free your mind and stop amplifying things that you're dissatisfied with amplifying. Like, that you can amplify, but amplify the things that serve you well and the things that you want to experience here. That's what I've got for messages for you. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings. I appreciate your feedback. And come visit my channel anytime. Bye-bye.